Pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui quem fala é o Fancy. Deus abençoe. Tô passando aqui no começo do vídeo para ajudar vocês se inscreverem, se gostar deixar o like e compartilhar, que ajuda muito. Sério mesmo, pessoal. E bora lá continuar. E rapaz, ontem foi foda, mulher é foda. E bora lá continuar. E aí, barqueiro? E o Clive tá mais cabeludo, ele perdeu a marca. O jogo pulou 5 anos assim do nada. Mataram um personagem importante, foda-se. Vamos pular 5 anos. Eita, o que tá acontecendo com os frames? É sozinho? Fale com o Otto. O Otto sobreviveu? Só o Cid não, moço. Mano, o que tá acontecendo com a FPS? O que tá acontecendo?
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Nada de novo. Elixir. Para todos os PV instantaneamente. Caralho, 10 mil, tio. Vai dar, velho.
Finished, are you?
O Jorginho tá assim. Relampejo.
No scratches, right? Anything else?
Pera aí, cara, aqui está me incomodando. Continua assim, caralho. Por que tá assim?
All operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Por que tá feio? Por que tá assim, véi?
Everyone seems so happy to see us.
Pedra de arete. Represa de fase. O que é isso aqui? Não. Então, se você gostar muito de uma fase, tem como repetir ela.
Once the hall's swept,
Aposentos do Clive. O juramento. Criado no dia em que Clive virou sua aliança Cid. Esta lasca de cristal, cravada por 2 adagas, é um poderoso lembrete, uma promessa feita de uma amizade forjada e de um legado herdado. Então o jogo começou pra valer agora. Medalha. A biblioteca está bloqueada ou quintal?
This plank will have to be replaced.
É um jardinzinho. Muito mais gente agora.
It's not the ether.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it to it. You'll have to ask me if you want to know how it works, though.
E aí, tio?
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends.
Os fundamentos da botânica de Varisteia. Tentáculo de Morble.
Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us.
Legal, tiozão.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
É? Os dinossauros outras pelo resto dessas. Vai matar todo mundo. Todos esses bandidos vai pagar.
As hither yon autumn winds atop the rock.
Isso que eu falei que ia estar na sala do mapa. Não estou na sala do mapa. Sempre eu, tudo seu tempo.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation.
E não deve ser perturbado. Você vai ficar varrendo o tapete?
I'll let her know you called.
Opa. Passei um pouquinho. Praça do Refúgio. Não tem como descer aqui também. Opa, tem um baú ali.
I hope you don't mind changing things in your chambers while you were away. I trust I'm not intruding.
Quem que é essa?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me.
Ai, meu Deus. Lá vem bucha.
Volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
O velho tá vivo ainda. Sobreviveu. Fala, velho.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Sobre deuses e homens. Eu nunca leio os bagulho que aparece. É tão automático.
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Entendi. Volte para seus aposentos e tá aí no frame de novo, que é isso? Mithril, mineral muitíssimo marcante. Influência de Senhor dos Anéis, isso aí.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Rapaz, o cabelo dela cresceu, hein?
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment.
Opa, o que você tá fazendo no meu quarto, mulher?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
A mesa de leitura. Relatórios, cartas e outras mensagens deixadas ao Caleb são deixadas na mesa de leitura. Em seus aposentos. Novas mensagens são frequentes, então não deixe de passar na mesa de leitura sempre que estiver no esconderijo. Movimentação da República. O exército republicano marcha pelo Império nas Orlas Gêmeas, e os homens da rocha foram convocados à linha de frente. Eu sinto que algo importante está para acontecer. Quando eu voltar, te deixarei a par de tudo, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
No norte, onde só tem podridão. Olha o Josh, velho.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Lógico que não.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Eita, ó, tá caindo FPS de novo. Tormenta crescente.
Martha, leave the rest.
Situação do reino. Vai saber. Pibarababa. Pibapará. Tem coisa pra falar aqui.
Ah, my favorite pupil. My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was. I admit, a far more reputable fellowship. One would think.
Entendi.
Then I bid you good day.
Mostra essa situação dos reinos, filho. Situação do reino. Falando com Vivian, nossa, na sala do mapa do esconderijo, Clive pode saber mais sobre a situação do reino que anda acontecendo em Valistia. Visitar as lições anteriores de 9 contos e analisar o relacionamento. Nossa senhora.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Mapa de estação do mundo. Aqui você pode ver em detalhes eventos do presente e do passado. Relevantes para a história de Clive, atualizado conforme você avança na missão principal. Dê um para alterar momentos importantes da história do Clive. Tá caralho. Que já era. Entendi. Portal da Fênix.
Here's the latest information I have.
Você vai inventar relações com personagens. Dominante da Fênix. Ser misterioso.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Entendi.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in reserve. Blood was spilled. But there's somewhere in the middle of it.
Em algum momento, no meio da confusão, Marta soube sem avisar ninguém.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, they've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the... But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bear. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to...
And now she's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
Couple of curse breakers are already... They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is...
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home.
E isso sobrou pra mim. Tapa e veda. Encontre os romper maldições. É esse aqui que eu queria abrir, caralho. Esconderijo. Pouso de Marta. Propora. Assim, bem melhor. Vamos descer. Tormenta crescente.
Welcome back, Sid.
O que foi, barqueiro?
Damn blight.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's rosy.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Assuming we had any pitch, which doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the... And it just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
É, eu acho que é mais fácil derrubar uma floresta. Coreú é barra pesada. Ah, Caldo de Coru é o nome do lugar. Caralho. Os bichos voltam e os itens também, assim que eu gosto. Ah, mas é aqui mesmo que eu tenho que ir, por isso tem bicho ali.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Segura o grosso aí, mano. Quase. Inimigos derrotados.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Mas olha, tem bicho aqui pra matar, Clive. Nós mataram os bichos. Estão em nível 24 também? Nível 19. Nada de experiência. Você ficar segurando o cara deles. Você ficar segurando a da munda. Por que eu vou ter aqui em cima, meu? É muita coisa pra processar, acho. Que aqui ao mesmo tempo, por isso que tá travando.
Well, did you find is one way of putting it?
Deu só a descrição do item, nada demais.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name?
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before them.
Entendi. Signo da força, aumenta o ataque em 12. Pouso de Maro, tá, bora lá.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? Sid said you'd be coming. I trust you don't mind. I'll also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of eyes.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrow's Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
O tempo está fechando. Expurgo, vai expurgar eles daqui.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a mess.
Será que eu lembro como ir pra lá?
To culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Gente, o que você tem pra vender?
Very well. Oi, look sharp!
Será dos machados sangrentos? Vai estar aliado do Reino de Ferro agora?
If those horses touch an arrow,
É, tô vendo. Boa angústia. Segura o grosso aí pra mim, vai. Segura. Aqui, ó, vem aqui pra você ver.
Look. Up ahead. Arthur, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Come.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Vai logo, tia.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Que bosta. Relampagueante. Passa pro pai. Viúva triste, só mandar, né?
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Eu acho que não, hein?
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we...
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
O homem tá bravo.
This won't take long.
O homem tá bravo. Vocês estão fudidos comigo, vocês não. Tá batendo em quem, caralho? Ah, filha da puta, acertou aí, ó.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Subiu de nível. É isso aqui.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials?
They are.
If only. The Black Rosarian will never be safe. Tell Matt to beg me.
Eu sou o Cid.
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. the bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those...
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperial Sashimi.
They say, man.
The bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Reddick's jump. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Libertação. Execute a conjuração e volte para o repouso animal. Tá. Papo aberto não é tão aberto assim. É, tem que bichinho feio. Barreira na rank C. Começou um negócio de caçada. Ameaças notórias. De vez em quando, o Clive pode se deparar com criaturas maiores, mais ávidas e mais ferozes do que o normal. Derrotá-las pode render, além de renome, materiais raros que podem ser usados para criar novos equipamentos, melhorar itens existentes. Você pode obter informações adicionais sobre as ameaças notórias falando comigo no esconderijo Nectar. Meu, 25, tiozão. Você é barra pesada, não? Mas tá sem a Jill, né? Aí fica difícil. Vai pra lá, tiozão. Nossa, pegou eu. Tá fudido quando te pegar, tipo. Vai pra lá, Deus. É bem notável mesmo esse filho da puta do caralho. Pegou eu. Cadê? Tá vendo porra nenhuma. Não pegou. Não morre não, tio. Cheguei no limite do mapa. Olha o jogo me enganando. Rapaz.
You didn't see that coming.
Bacana, bacanudo. Mas meu tempo acabou. Esse episódio ficando por aqui. Fiquem com Deus.